Alright. Where we at? Well, I'm glad you asked. It is time for Final Fantasy 16. Whence we left off, we were looking for the desert hare.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Why would this emerge?
I'm absolutely going to turn off the blur. I think I'm going to need a new one of those eventually.
And see, is they've shut down
There we
our
go.
mine
Much better.
for it.
And we have basically been barricaded. So we need to find Furta boys. There they are.
Excuse
As
me.
usual, we'll give you the rundown.
You
If you haven't
Furta?
joined us in the Discord, check it out.
Can I
Cooking
help
stream
you,
this
Traveler?
weekend. If you haven't voted,
I
you
hope so.
really should. Dan, I owe
You've
you
lived here
like
for some
what,
time, is that correct?
2 or 3 more
Don't
votes
know
today.
Rosina Dalamil.
If you haven't
believe she
subscribed to
may
the
be a traitor of
YouTube,
some
you
renown.
definitely should. You're making me
And
look
what
bad.
business do you have?
Check out our friends at
She was a
Skytech
close
if you're in the
friend of
market
mine.
for a PC.
I was hoping she
And
might
if
be
you want
able
to
help
support
me.
the Stinky Cat Boy, check out the
Very
Throne
well.
wish list.
Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
All right, it's time to go to the bordello.
Do you think we can trust him?
Do we really have a
As far as
choice?
I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Well, I'm good at what I do. That's for damn sure. Took 0 damage. They probably think we're actually merchants.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
What is it that I do? I'm the one who knocks.
The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furta?
Furta boys.
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Time to go to the whorehouse.
Needed to a silken soft.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabric.
I would absolutely live here and be happy. I would be so happy.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance.
Oh, he's young and quite
Sid
handsome.
the second.
Hello.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Oh my god. Okay, never mind. This dude's an ass.
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one.
Yeah.
Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
But he's an ass. He's not
Men
cute
like
enough to be
you
an ass.
have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Yeah. This dude's
Fine.
getting a load of chocobo
So
shit.
what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil.
Oh,
Return
that
to
I
me
can
when you have
do.
done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
I said good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our
okay,
forces,
Byron.
Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
How's our audio balance, by the way? We sounding good?
Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
I've heard rumors.
Thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Huh. So it's someone keeping the crystals. Alright, interesting.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a
Mr.
question.
Stablehand.
Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
At least I have a good dog. Torgal's cute. Torgal's a very good boy.
Light, meat, and dark. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Sometimes.
Not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered.
Ah.
I don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Damn. That
I
was
think I'm starting to get
rude.
an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Herbs and spice.
The finest fabric!
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Whoa.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
We gave you
What do
money.
you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but
But
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
you're just not gonna finish that sentence? Okay.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush.
Torgal, what's Uncle Byron getting into now?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
Huh. Alright. Uncle Byron's playing
I'm
bride.
sure that we come to an agreement.
Yeah, we should come to an agreement. Microphone, please.
What are you doing, Uncle?
He's using the most powerful ability of all. Money. Doo-doo. Byron, what are you doing, buddy?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed
Very good,
ruffians.
very good.
They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A
Jesus.
small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Yay, I get to fight more.
Popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
All right. Let's go have a fight in the desert.
Why is the tavern shut?
Foud, how many cinnamon buns can you eat in one sitting?
No use calling Ambrosia now. Let's go.
Faster!
Did you know that Cinnabon makes one that's coated in caramel and pecans too? Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, and when are you fixing your AC? Or is that one of those it's gonna be a long project moments? Ugh, rough. Yeah, low price, but high time frame. Have a good time. The fireworks disturbed a noodle. She gave me lots of kisses, though.
I'll take it from here.
Baby Cat's not a fan of anything that's not food or annoying her brother.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my
That's
lord.
not food or
You've brought
annoying her
your
brother.
Contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course.
I mean, very good.
Right this way, my lord.
I'm by my love. Creepy doodle. Oh, that's Ren's doodle. That's new.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road,
What?
What guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Really? Ow.
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from
Oh.
us.
Bow, did you leave the
Buying
shopping
from
cart in the
them.
bush out front? Yeah, what's up, Cat Buzz?
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh?
What?
What brings you here?
Why, to collect...
Oh, shit. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Freya scratched her Always something in this house, I swear to God.
Their
Thank you
share
for your
of Drake's
patience,
Fang's
everybody.
blessing, of course. Our nations are allies.
If you've ever
so
tried
they
to
are
give a
entitled
ferret
to a portion of
children's
the Mother
Benadryl.
Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits.
Yeah, I was thinking
And
about
now
it.
that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
She itching already?
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Koya's getting a very stern talking.
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
Where is the chapel?
It's over.
Nice! I got a new trophy. Huh, okay. What snack are you giving Freya? Oh, what is it in?
Well,
In the cage.
that wasn't too
Yeah.
bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the
Freya,
royalists.
no more hibbity hobbity.
Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is.
Freya.
The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we better
Yeah.
get these crystals
Point
back
two's
to town.
enough.
You won't mind waiting with them
No.
while I fetch a wagon.
Yeah, I know. You're cranky. Owning pets is wonderful. Beautiful.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive.
Oh.
I suppose it could have been worse. Well,
Hey.
Clive, you held up
Young
your
lady.
end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it
Relax.
not? To tell the
Gonna
truth,
be okay.
you've
We
helped
just
a
had to
little
give
there
you
too.
meds because you keep
Many of the
spacing
guards
yourself
have already
open.
been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have
Aw,
been
damn. I'm really sorry to hear
encouraged
that,
look
Rama.
the other
That's
way should
incredibly
you attempt
long
to
for
pass
cat,
through.
though.
Thank you.
23
and
years.
Please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name
Ray
is not
isn't
Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Yeah.
Done.
Here, wear this.
Oh.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Done?
Thank you,
Count now?
Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them
Yeah,
that
we
Rosina
lost a cat
Dalamil
recently, too.
is
Now we
back
have
in
2 of
bed
them.
with Sid.
On.
Oh, it's a Stola.
Omia lostelan. Tu isakelis.
Oh, that's super freaking cool. Yeah, one of my good buddies,
I'm
he lost his
trusting you,
cat
Sid. Or should I say, Clive.
earlier this year, I think.
So be sure not
And,
to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Freya, what the fuck?
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Freya, come on.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Sorry, I have a ferret stuck to my sweater.
Done now.
Stuck? God. Yeah.
Out, run around.
You just got a new job? Yeah, I get that. But congratulations on that.
What is it?
Anyway, they had their ashes put in a ring with resin and stuff. It was really
you
cool.
and I. What? Alas. Still. Ours is a at least.
She'll get over it in like 10 minutes.
So,
Okay.
how very fitting.
Yo, that's super cool though. Like, I think having like touching tributes to pets is important.
Of course. There's simply no other way. Farewell now.
Okay. Well, I see a side quest. I love a good side quest.
I don't.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
I've never even forged a button.
Oh, it's the apprentice smith.
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Wild.
Oh, wait.
Absolutely wild.
Hive. Sorry. My mind
I've not
is
had a
elsewhere.
pet that long.
I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil.
No.
Whatever that's
Hurry up.
supposed to mean.
Leave it.
I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
All right, let's give this man a
Give you
hand.
a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question.
Waya's getting a bath.
I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Okay.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Ha! Carving out a niche. Nice.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
My carpets have...
It would make a fine gift for...
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time.
She is not
Give me a
wrong.
blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Plates and pots!
Just look at the detail. Craftsmanship.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Everything I've worked for. Ruined. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I...
That depends on the job.
I
Yeah?
haven't saved my business. The baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way.
The smell of sulfur. Ah, just follow the shit smell. You'll get there soon enough.
My livelihood, my very life, is at stake. Hanging lantern.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Where's the next person to ask about 9? I'm like absolutely losing it where this person is supposed to be.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Oh, yes, they're quite the finest fabric.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Maybe up? Uh-huh. That it is.
I need to drink.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Well, we can make our way back to the family.
I found a chest. I don't know who the next person to talk to about this fucking knife is.
You've spoken with Lord Furder, then? He certainly knows a thing or two.
Well, that's not gonna help.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. It's a toy.
Wait, incense. What candles?
Silver platters. This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Cook. Stands ready.
Yeah, got a doodle. Moist doodle. How was her oat bath?
Put a knife with an edge like Odin's razor in my hand, and I'll make short work of any carcass.
Yo, I've really been enjoying 16. I just can't find this person I'm supposed to be looking for. I mean, I'll pet the dog.
When did you get so big?
But how's it going for you, Aiden? Really? Alright, well, I'm just an idiot.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chat.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
The dog is quite magical. It's the dominant of Fenrir.
Not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So,
he's very special.
A carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge.
Hardly a revelation.
Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Yeah.
Just look at the
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Needed to a silken soft.
Take a sniff, good sir.
It would appear.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or
Just
it's
use
light,
steel.
meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
No.
Okay. So I gotta go find a metal trader. Oh. Doodle.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Are you just being difficult today, Doodle? Oh man, ferrets are a treat. She's doing her thing. You don't know any better. She's a fucking ferret.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options.
Okay.
They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Damn, son.
Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose.
Yeah, you could use limestone with
First
iron.
settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
You just have to be careful you don't make lime.
That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
All right, so I guess I have to make this knife for this dude then?
Crush it up or just
All right, guess we're leaving the south gate, so we got to go get limestone. Sheesh. I better get like a cool sword out of it.
Good. I was hoping to get out of
Is it true what I'm hearing?
No, she want peanut butter M&Ms.
Fresh bread, warm
She like the
from
peanut butter tweets.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Hanging lanterns. Keep it up.
We should get going soon.
This is Ned.
Huh?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier.
Yeah.
Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists.
Yeah, you don't
Teleki
say.
and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Oh, well, that would explain why the water's so hot. Probably. He's wild child. Alright, I've got my limestone.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Let's go take out these bombs, which are obviously affecting the temperature of the springs.
What the hell are those things?
That looks like we gotta go up a little bit more. A whole whopping 10 gil. I'm absolutely rich.
By the flames.
Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. All right. Oh, I get it. They're bath bombs. That's funny. I really enjoy the big wind tunnel vortex because it is tremendous.
It's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Like the amount of just it occupies enemies for a good bit of time, which is really, really clutch. Plus the very nice tick stagger damage.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
Ruffle off, I guess.
All right, let's hand this man over.
You are one of the good ones, you know that?
Yes, I am, Saba.
Ocean boat, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one.
The other one is Heat Wave,
limestone
which
is
is
the
really
secret
nice.
weapon
It's that
you were
ranged
hoping
attack.
for.
But it can also counter magic, and when it does increase damage.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so.
I don't know if I'd use it for carving. It's a great knife, though.
What do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that?
No
the
one.
Butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number one in any business, Sava, know your customers.
True!
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
Yay!
Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan.
That was the
For
trick.
the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Ha!
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without
If only we'd asked who had
so
been
much
for.
Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
Well, I mean, it's like kind of better iron, I guess.
That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Okay.
I hear you and the master are working together now.
I would love to buy some new equipment. That would be cool.
The most fragrant herbs and fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Yeah, stagger damage is really key in this game. That's what I've been.
See you again. The baths grow
I'd rather have higher stagger damage, and then I can burst down while they're staggered, which is really nice.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Bombs.
I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story.
Mm.
That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Hey, I finally got my Scarletite. Let's go. All right, real quick before we go do that, I have been waiting for that Scarletite for a while. Means I can make, I think it's the belt that I've been waiting for.
Who's this blue blood?
What do you need? Something for you, dear.
Ah, it's some bracelets. Yeah, a big upgrade.
Should last you a good while. That it?
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Yeah. Alright.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silk.
Let's make our way over to Drake's Fang, and then we'll probably swap over to Fallout for the night.
Lights and pots. Hanging lanterns. Keep the darkness from your...
Anything I can interest you in? Here you are.
Give me your music.
Go with Gilbert. We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
I love how vicious the chocobos look in this game.
Get that damned wagon fixed. Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
The axle's gone, Captain. There's nothing I can do.
Huh. Alright, well, I guess I can't help them.
Broken down, you say? From the weight of its load?
Aye. The guards are furious about it.
Huh, is it full of stolen crystals?
Come on. Run like the wind.
We've made it to the jaw.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
That's impressive.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits
Yeah, that's
about
big.
you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to...
Hope you all having a comfy night. Hopefully you're ready for some very frantic fallout.
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am
That is
proud
kind
to
of
call you
interesting. I've been wondering why Clive hasn't been like, well, I got to rebuild my kingdom.
Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then.
Listen, Byron, as long as you don't double cross us.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
It's a raid!
Yo, what's up, Aranor? How are you, friend? Hey, I saw you were running FF8 earlier this morning, weren't you?
Kuka.
It went horribly. That sucks. What went wrong with it? And how was Tales of Fantasia? Demi Lovato has been through some awful things in their life, unfortunately.
Why do they still hurt?
Because you have phantom limb syndrome. Ah, no Zell card. Lame.
Out of my sight, wench!
Leaking time. Feels bad, man.
I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugh.
Nice, congrats. What did you think of it overall?
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that?
Yeah, it's super challenging.
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Oh.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Mm-hmm. Well, congratulations. Get some rest, Ab. Yeah, and you go to bed as well, Aaron.
Fire burns within you. There is still hope.
Welcome in, friends. I'm Kios. This is Final Fantasy 16, and Hugo's finally getting his just desserts. I'm going to do this for a little bit longer, and then we're going to do some Fallout 4 Frost mods so you can watch me suffer, just like Hugo.
Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The Lord Commander's kind of cute.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart
Needs to do his squats,
is the
though.
most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps
That man got a serious case of
crystal would
bladicitis.
her blessing to any
Good night. Yeah, for those that don't know, the Tales of Fantasia end boss is pretty wild.
Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love.
I'm trying to track it down. Is it Sleipnir? Gunnar Cothery. DQ Treasures. Arknight.
Run along now.
Oh, he's Maxima from Endwalker.
You need only follow the night.
She did get dealt a shit hand, but play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Mythos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Listen, our man Clive, he's learning, okay? Oh, interesting.
Orcs. Did the royalists bring them from Ash? Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
She loves pickle.
They spotted us.
I win.
Taken over the entire mine.
I love that I just kind of wait.
So much for the men of the rock.
That worked out really well. Well, give him credit. He tried. He didn't success. Yeah. It is, I enjoy it because it allows me to really kind of break up combat. It keeps a lot of people out of my way.
Animals. You should never have left Ash. Nice try.
okay. Nice. Schmeat. Schmeat. Lovely Schmeat.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Stay down. Farewell.
Easy peasy. And we're almost up for another level. Alright. You want some? Hi, Luna.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
Party time. Hi, Luna. Just absolutely get soaked in that stagger damage. Yo, what up, spray tag? Get yourself some rest. Got my level. Turdy tree. That dude got the goods. Alright, I guess I'll open the gate. Trying to find like a decent stopping point here so we can get to Fallout. Nah.
By the flames.
Come on, Torgal.
I have a feeling this isn't going to be short. Huh? Well,
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
You know what? I think we'll call it here for the night. And slide over to some Fallout 4. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I'm eager to dive back into this tomorrow. And I will have to put yesterday's episode up on YouTube. I have to render it locally first, though, because we dropped connection, and I'm not uploading a 9-minute part. But either way, yeah, we're at Grindstone, Drakeslayer's Belt, Drakeslayer's Bracelets, Berserker Ring, Will of Lightning, which I can actually swap off because I'm not using that anymore. There we go. More Aerial Blast. And Heat Wave. But yeah. How was your day at work, Egg?